eagle. AK-47. Babe, Babos, Babyface. Babos, Babe. Baker, Bucky, Baldwin, Ball, Valeska, Palmer, Voloshek, Bannon, Barbara, the Barbarian, the Barber, Beerend, Barker, Barnes, Barnett, Barrett, Barry, Bart, Bartlett, Barton, Boss, Basham, Bates, Bass, Wagner, Kaiva, Cameron, Aldo, Babe, Daddy, Daigle, Daddy, the King, the Eagle, Cameron, Daddy. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the King, and his partner, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the King, Wade, the Godfather, the Eagle.
Guys, we have a big-time tag team match coming up here.
A big-time match with big-time stakes, Michael. Neither one of these superstars can afford a loss right now.
It's always an eerie scene when Bray Wyatt enters an arena and the fireflies come out. Intimidating. What's this?
Well, I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
What's it like being in the ring with this man? Oh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricane.
Drop kick with precision.
All the way up and around the world. Oh, the old head scissor. This is it. Tag team action underway here, guys. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. What an uppercut! Oh, the old head scissor. Oh my God, guys! Look at this!
Oh, do this!
Power bomb!
Carnage in the form of fallen WWE superstars is just part of Bray Wyatt's plan of total domination. The mysterious prophet has also ambushed WWE champions. Bray Wyatt truly does not care who feels his evil wrath.
Putting it all. He's got the shoulders down.
Hurricane Rana!
And a kick out by Bray Wyatt.
That's all right, Cole.
Imploding 450. You gotta believe this one's over. On the topic of Bray Wyatt's attacks, Byron, throughout Bray's career, the man has sought to erase beloved WWE icons, including John Cena, The Undertaker, and The Rock. And he's had some success shortening the careers of these legends.
Look, Cole, Bray Wyatt is out there. Yes, he believes he's a god, but he's also a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion and has held the most prestigious prize in our business, the WWE Champion.
And now he's woken.
True.
This is going to be big, one way or another. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Down with force.
Oh, high impact. What a stomp.
Good grief.
The moonsault. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Imploding 450. He's got him covered. And he's able to get the shoulder up.
Nice kick out.
Ooh.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
The 2 out of 3 falls match you saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss side. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the 3rd fall was ruled. The end may be near.
He's made on the back of the neck.
This one is over. Hard not to be impressed by that combination.
Oh, man. That'll make your legs go numb. Oh! Power bomb!
That's it.
Beautiful technique.
We've seen this before.
Nailed it.
Here's his moment.
He goes for the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Boom. A leg drop. Tagged in.
Ooh, right to the back.
Oh, he's almost there.
And his partner's just itching to get in the ring right now.
Oof.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Into the Hurricane Rana.
Nicely done.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Wyatt kicking some serious tail here.
Oh, the old head scissor.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become outstanding tag team combinations. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Harsh impact. Nailed it. Setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. There's a pin now.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal. Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Slammed with authority.
Hellacious power slam.
Ray
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi. That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. Way too early.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar in their...
Here he goes.
Right across the back of the neck.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who've dominated this business, all of them work well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault. There's no doubt that Bray Wyatt's evil intentions can't be denied. The hush that falls over the WWE Universe when he appears is frightening enough, especially from where we sit.
Elbow drop! Knee stomp!
That'll ruin your leg.
Oh, the old head scissor! What a stomp!
Good grief.
Boom, what a kick. Not good for the back and body. Moments ago, Byron, you spoke about the wicked nature of Bray Wyatt. Now, he certainly caused enough pain to support your statement. Many consider this man to be a monster.
When Bray Wyatt created the Wyatt family, he conceived a living, breathing cauldron of evil. There are few things we can all agree on, but that's definitely one of them. The man should be applauded for his work.
Applauded? His shoulders are down. He's going for it all.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Man.
What a hurricanrana.
Imploding 450. Ooh, what impact.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlike, wow, I thought he was a goner.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt. And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt reverses it. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right.
Bray Wyatt and his sister Abigail are from a world of darkness, despair, and pain. And today,
he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's stalking his opponent.
Oh, nasty impact.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
When this guy's on, look out. I think a second time. This might be it.
Oh, my. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
And you thought the first one was brutal.
Ooh, drop kick.
Beautiful.
He's starting to feel it here.
If his opponent somehow wins this thing, he could likely go back to this moment as the turning point of the match.
Sunset flip.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two.
I'll break your crown.
What an incredible tag team contest. Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, the King, the Eagle.
The Fireflies are out. Somebody's in trouble. This can't be good. The boss is back.
And his partner from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. McMahon.
Big-time tag team match underway here. Running Hurricane Rana. Set him up.
Beautiful technique. Vicious knee.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Shot block.
Drop down. Now leapfrog. What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset
Down with a power bomb.
Boom, what impact. Going all the way up. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. Well, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Boom! Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, you're just asking to get disqualified.
Well, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Oh, come on. How can this be legal?
This could lead to a disqualification quick.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oof. There's a tag. Up top. Boom.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner. And Tamina,
here's the cover. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. And he kicks out.
Not quite grabbing the brass ring on that pin attempt.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, right to the body. That hurt. You gotta believe this one's over.
Nailed it.
Harsh impact.
When this guy's on, look out. Incoming. A quick reversal by Mr. McMahon. Breaking the rules. Bray Wyatt comes in off the tag.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor.
Oh, my God, guys. Look at this.
Oh, do this.
Oh, nasty impact.
Going to the top. High risk.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers.
Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoe, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
All the way. What impact.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown. He's looking at it. Oh, what a splash! Oh, right to the back. We've got to cover. Boom, what impact. Drop kick. Oh. And that's it. This one is over. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again.
The King, the Eagle.
All the way up and around the world. A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt. Oh, the old head scissor.
Crucifix head scissor.
Good golly, what a knee. Ooh. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. Heading into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of making a tag doesn't necessarily appear to be on his mind right now.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Power bomb. Oh, the old head scissor. Ooh, what impact. Tag. Ah, wow. Oh. He's going for it all.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Oh, what a clothesline! Going to the top, high risk. Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh, took him out at the knee. Incredible impact. Ooh, what impact. Boom!
Strike, right on the mark. Really working over the body.
Bray Wyatt is not looking so good here. Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all but over.
I think this one's over.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Here he goes.
Planted. But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
He might have it. shoulders on the mat. They did it! No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Here are your winners, the King.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go. Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricane Run.
Oh, what a chop block.
Oh, damage to the body.
Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Shot block.
Nailed it. Oh, big height, bigger impact.
This might be it. Oh, my.
What a strike.
Oh, nasty impact.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, the New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between... them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
He goes for the cover. Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, may be the difference between a win and a loss. Maybe even more.
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
He's looking at it.
Oh! I'm not sure how much he has left. That seemingly came out of nowhere.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, from behind. He's going for the pin. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Look at this.
Oh, my gosh.
Tagged in.
Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Lariat. With the damage sustained by Wyatt, he could be on his way out.
You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take.
That's over at this point.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that this beating he's taking is pretty tough to watch.
Something big is coming. Oh, what impact. Now in full control. He's going for it all. He's in big trouble. What's he going to do with it?
jam your leg in a bad way.
This could be huge. He's in full control now. Look at this.
Mr. McMahon just too fast for him. Crucifix head scissors.
What do we got here? This could mean trouble. Scoop slam. Now it's Mr. McMahon on his heels a bit. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to... He's got him covered. Oh, that was a close call.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
This could be dangerous. Back in from the apron. Looks like he wants back in this match.
That certainly looks to be the case, Michael.
Bray Wyatt drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Wow. He thinks he has it. 2. No, he kicks out. Nicely done.
What a kick out. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
I think some people miscategorize Mr. McMahon's use of the stunner. There's a saying about all being fair in love and war. That certainly applies to the conflict between Mr. McMahon and the Texas Rattlesnake in finishing moves.
I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. Got the shoulders down. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Corey, please, it takes an incredible amount of nerve to perfect your own version of opponent's finishing moves. That's what Mr. McMahon has done with the stunner, as the deliberate slap in the face to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Guys, Mr. McMahon utilizing the stunner as a way to humiliate his adversaries and defeat opponents are direct shots at the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
This can't be legal.
Totally ruthless, but effective. Be careful not to get disqualified. Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
Harsh impact.
Beautiful technique.
Takes him down in a major way, too. It's no secret that Mr. McMahon can be brash, confrontational, and at times even explosive. Big move coming. Wait for it. Bulldog. Just when you thought he had nothing left, the situation just got real bad for Mr. McMahon.
If you're a good employee, Saxton, you'd go help him.
He might have it. Byron, you touched on something earlier. Mr. McMahon can most definitely be vain, smug, pompous, adversarial. At one point, the chairman of WWE referred to himself as impactful slam.
A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
This pinning predicament. They got it. Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here are your winners, the King, the Eagle.
And it looks like it'll be these two superstars kicking it off here tonight.
All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor. This might be it. Oh, my. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Set him up.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
He's got the shoulders down. Digging deep for a kick out.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan. Oof. Boom, what impact.
There's the tag. Double Irish whip.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
Tag made. What's in store here?
Drop toe hold.
Elbow drop. Bray Wyatt making his way up the ropes. Frankensteiner.
Nicely done.
Ooh. Looking a little out of it, up on that turnbuckle.
Oh, this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Springboard. Now that'll do some serious damage.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor.
Elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
You can bet he's going to feel that in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Sports entertainment was enveloped in darkness the moment
Looking for the win.
oh, kick finds him.
But he's got to capitalize now.
What a combination, Cole. That might just do it here.
Look out.
Vicious attack.
Bray Wyatt in pretty bad shape right now. This is not where he wants to
His
try.
shoulders are down.
What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
Wow, I thought Bray was headed back to the compound there.
Not yet, Saxton.
Harsh impact.
Going for the cover. I have to agree with your recollection of Bray Wyatt's WWE debut, Corey. The atmosphere dramatically changed.
They did it.
Wow, what a match. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, the King, the Eagle, Cameron Daddy, and CM Punk.
Well, that one was over before it even started.
Tag teams beware. These two guys are legit.
The arena is still buzzing over that great match.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, the King, the Eagle, Cameron.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano. Oh, my God, guys. Look at this.
Oh, do this.
Power bomb.
That's it.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Ooh, what impact. Bringing it back between the ropes.
Stay down, man.
Oh, nasty impact. Right across the back of the neck.
He wants no part of the outside. What's going to happen here?
Nah, don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset down with a power bomb.
He wants no part of the outside.
I went to battle with... Here's a cover. Jarring impact.
Well, Corey, you may have just summarized the only battle plan that could be effective in a match against Bray Wyatt. For that individual to remain focused and not be lured into Wyatt's sick and twisted world.
We've seen the damage Bray Wyatt can do just by using his mind. It's almost impossible for WWE superstars to stay away from the darkness, but that's exactly what they need to do.
He's not going to like this.
He'd be wise to stay right there.
Bray Wyatt with his back against the wall. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him.
Guys, it's imperative he gets back in the ring.
Yeah, otherwise he's looking at a count out.
Crucifix head scissor. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. This is it. On to the back of the neck.
Nobody does it quite like him. Yeah, that was lightning quick.
Counter here. When this guy's on, look out.
You want to talk about a finishing move that puts your lights out? Just look at when Bray Wyatt drops an opponent with Sister Abigail.
Bray Wyatt reverses it.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana. It'll destroy your face.
Bray Wyatt's not getting it done, barely hanging in there. We've seen so many superstars fall from the power of Bray Wyatt and from the devastation that occurs at his hands by the way of Sister Abigail.
When we talk about the fear and the horror that's created by Bray Wyatt, so much of that can be attributed to the power of Sister Abigail. The maneuver is a chilling fate to all who try to stop the self-professed Eater of Worlds.
Look at this! Exploding 450! The shoulders are down. And he's able to get out.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
What a match! Super kick! Super kick!
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Here we go. Oh, perfect kick.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Nobody strings together a series of moves better, Cole.
Nailed it.
That should do it.
He's got the shoulders down.
The pinfall and the victory.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
This entire match was just one big highlight reel.
Here is
and I
your
didn't
winner,
expect anything
the King,
else.
the Eagle, Cameron.
Now look at this.
Uh-oh, here we go. Whoa! Oh boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. Right to the back of the neck.
This one's over, guys.
Mr. Money in the Bank.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, the King, the Eagle, Cameron Daddy.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
They
all the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor. What a stomp.
Good grief.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Leaping high.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Super kick!
Putting it all on the line. And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
Oh, what an up.
Oh, right to the face.
He's going for it all. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him.
Super kick!
Carnage in the form of fallen WWE superstars is just part of Bray Wyatt's plan of total domination. The mysterious prophet has also ambushed WWE champions. Bray Wyatt truly does not care who feels his evil wrath.
Super kick. In my opinion, Bray Wyatt has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts? On the topic of Bray Wyatt's attacks, Byron, throughout Bray's career, the man has sought to erase beloved WWE icons, including John Cena, The Undertaker, and The Rock. And he's had some success shortening the careers of...
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over until it's over.
Oh, from behind. He goes for the cover. This guy's a competitor. He's not going down yet.
Gonna take more than that.
Something about Bray Wyatt that is even more harrowing is that whether the Eater of Worlds is leading a family or by himself, Bray Wyatt never truly walks alone. Someone or something is always lurking in the shadows.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana.
I want to focus on your point of who surrounds Bray Wyatt, Michael. Monsters like Harper, Rowan, and Braun Strowman walk alongside him. Even Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton carried out Bray Wyatt's demented plans of destruction at different points. Heck, Xavier Woods has a PhD, and he almost succumbed to Wyatt's brainwashing.
Well, as time goes on, Bray Wyatt is enshrouded in further mystery. What's even more terrifying is that the man is just as dangerous to a WWE superstar's well-being, whether he walks alone or with his followers close by.
Woo-wee!
Crashing down the hard way.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh boy, he is
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Wyatt kicking some serious tail here.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
The good news,
Devastating kick.
game, set, match. This one is over.
Very impressive, but is it enough to end it here?
This might be it. Oh my. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. These guys were awesome. Let's take another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs, because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner, the King, the Eagle, Cameron Daddy.
What the? I don't think we're going to wait for the match to start. Look out! Diving splash from the top. Incredible impact. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He wants it one more time.
Oof! But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
The following contest is a tables match.
It's always an eerie scene when Bray Wyatt enters an arena and the fireflies come out. Such emotion here.
Just has an innate ability to mentally disturb anyone who opposes him.
And he's awake now.
He's woken, Cole. Distinctly different.
Explain that to me, Corey.
One that cannot truly understand woken wisdom can never adequately understand it.
What kind of riddle is that?
Woken.
Sounds like gibberish.
All I know is that he believes. Come on, we need to get order here.
Now hold on, Cole. Let's just see where this goes.
All the way up and around the world.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Irish whip.
Harsh impact.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables.
He's lining him up.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
Boom, what impact! This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Whipped into the barricade.
Almost right through it.
Wyatt clearly out of his element here.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys. And when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Guys, I wasn't anticipating this type of performance from him tonight. He's starting to look a little lost in there right now.
He's looking at it. That kick will stop you in your tracks.
This is all but over.
Ooh, what impact.
Hooked up. Big slams.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt?
He got it. He got it. He's done it. Introducing the table always brings an element of unpredictability, but we saw things in this match we've never seen before and might not ever see again.
Here is your winner.
Where's this going? He wants no part of the outside. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, what a kick! That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Continuing to punish them. He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
The WWE Universe is chopping to the bit to see these two competitors go at it.
You can count me in on the excitement. I can't wait.
Beautiful technique. He's positioned up on that turnbuckle. I would not want to be him right now. Took him out at the knee.
There's no doubt that Bray Wyatt's evil intentions can't be denied. The hush that falls over the WWE Universe when he appears is frightening enough, especially from where we sit.
Imploding 450. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Moments ago, Byron, you spoke about the wicked nature of Bray Wyatt. Now, he certainly caused enough pain to support your statement. Many consider this man to be a monster.
When Bray Wyatt created the Wyatt family, he conceived a living, breathing cauldron of evil. There are few things we can all agree on, but that's definitely one of them. The man should be applauded for his work.
Applauded? Here he goes. You gotta believe this one's over.
He's looking good now, guys. One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match.
He's looking at it. Nailed it.
That almost came out of nowhere. Things don't look good for Bray Wyatt.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event.
He made this table match one for the ages.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Here is your winner.
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Right to the heart.
Bray Wyatt is being outworked here tonight. Where do you think he should go from here? I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
I'll tell you what, if he doesn't make some changes to his game plan ASAP, he's going to be picking splinters out of his back for a week.
I don't know, he just seems a little intimidated from the start. And I don't remember ever seeing him look that way. Oh! That's what he was looking for, Michael. Things don't look good for Bray Wyatt.
He might have it.
Oh, nasty impact.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Moonsault! But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now.
I am so excited this moment is finally here.
Here it is. I don't know if he'll fully recover from this tables match.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
Here is your winner, the King, the Eagle, Cameron.
Now look at this.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
Boom! Oh, nasty impact.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, perfect kick.
He's in control now.
You can't teach that type of talent.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good. A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt. Super kick! Hurricane Rana! Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
Well, he's got to get himself out of it now.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
He's out there in no man's land.
He's got to find a way to get to safety, Cole.
I'm not sure he can.
The match at 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash with the Wyatts drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Bubba Ray through the final table. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring and the match is...
This could be it.
But did he go for it too early? I couldn't be more impressed by that combination, Michael.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference. It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that.
Here we go.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer. This could be it.
Second time? Sure, why not? The match at 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash, with the Wyatts drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage. Look out, look out! This could be it! Through Kofi Kingston's
Oh, what impact!
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
This singles contest has the victor.
Introducing the table always brings an element of unpredictability, but we saw things in this match we've never seen before and might not ever see again.
Here is your winner.
I think business is about to pick up.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Going for broke.
Just striking at will. But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
The fire flies.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Harsh impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Nailed it.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Irish whip.
Bray Wyatt, this singles match has come to an end. Wow. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Here is your winner.
We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Belly. A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt. Uh-oh, big time slam. Vicious. Ooh, what impact. Oh, man. Ouch.
Oh, what a chop block.
What a stomp. Good grief. Thunderous slam.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Scoop slam!
What does Bray Wyatt have to do at this point to stay in the match? You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
For somebody who walked into this match with so much confidence, he doesn't look so good right now. And if he's not careful, he's going to find himself put through a table very shortly.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table.
Going for the big one.
Beautiful technique.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW.
Bray Wyatt is going in for the kill.
Oh, what a slam. It was surreal to see Goldberg back in WWE. The energy and intensity that followed him his entire career returned to Monday Night Raw, and it brought him to Fastlane against Universal Champion Kevin Owens.
Goldberg was an uncaged animal during his return to WWE, but Kevin Owens displayed his mastery of mind games, making Goldberg wait until Spear, Jackhammer, new champion.
I want to revisit Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. It is absurd that KO had to defend his Universal Championship against Goldberg. Owens didn't have the proper time to prepare, and Goldberg didn't climb the ranks in order to properly earn a title shot.
Then you'll love this, Corey. Goldberg is the only superstar to be crowned WCW World Heavyweight Champion, WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the WWE Universal Champion.
This match has been non-stop. I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
No, he reverses it. Boom! And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables. Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and devastating power. We're looking at one of the strongest forces to ever step foot in a ring. But what has driven him in the most is being a superhero for his son.
Oh! Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE Universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways, superhuman. Sports entertainment was enveloped in darkness the moment Bray Wyatt led his family into WWE. And the guys in the locker room may not admit it, but none of them have slept the same since.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next. I have to agree with your recollection of Bray Wyatt's WWE debut, Corey. The atmosphere dramatically changed once Bray made his chilling walk to the ring, surrounded by the light of his devout fireflies.
And let's remember the monsters he brought with him. Harper and Rowan, the Wyatt family launched savage assaults against Kane, Daniel Bryan, the Usos, The Shield, and John Cena.
He's making a statement here with this attack. He's starting to show signs of fatigue, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound. Look at Goldberg. It's coming.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting...
This might be it.
Oh, my. But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
You know, these guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
Unreal strength.
But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Yes! Goldberg takes it! And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
A very impressive victory for Goldberg.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
And I assure you that it's not just the loser that will be feeling the effects of this tables match in the morning.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by the King, the Eagle, Cameron Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team action coming up.
And given the state of the tag team division right now and how incredibly competitive it is, this match might just make or break one of these teams.
And her partner, from out of this world, Sunshine.
Mella is money!
And her partner.
Here we go, folks, as we kick off this tag team match. Oh!
Oh, great height. Going for the run.
Shades of JBL with a fall-away slam.
Back inside the ring now. Suplex.
Oof.
Tag made.
I don't think this is going to be good at all. This is going to be dangerous.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Whip.
Hurricanrana, ideal meal.
Nailed it. Shoulders on the mat. And she kicks out.
Have to put in a little more work than that.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
You gotta believe this one's over.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
For as good as Carmella is, Corey, the unfortunate truth is she's not above bending the rules a bit to gain an advantage.
I don't know what's so unfortunate about that, Cole. The goal is to win, and there are few better at finding different ways to win than Carmella. It's not her fault the officials don't know how to do their jobs.
Well, Corey clearly has no issue with Carmella's nefarious in-ring style, but Byron, her opponents most certainly do.
They do, Michael, but they also know what they're getting into ahead of time. So they know that they have to be on the lookout all match long for any cuts Carmella might take.
Oh, what a slam! That hurt! so fast.
What a hurricanrana.
Not so fast.
Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
Gals, Carmella may be in a bad way here.
Her and her partner making a great tag team. We'll see what they're made of here.
How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan.
Carmella with a nice reversal.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, nasty impact.
Harsh impact. Man, what a slam.
What does Carmella have to do to regain her composure? You can see her partner wants to get tagged in here.
She really needs to make a tag here, guys. There's no way she can continue like this and expect to win the match. There's just no way.
It's not looking great, but I've never seen her give less than 100%, and I don't expect that to change here.
This could be all she wrote.
Oh, from the top.
It does not look good for Carmella here.
Look at this. What's he doing? Hurricanrana! Hurricanrana! Oh, what incredible power! Wow, what a vertical suplex! Beautiful. The cover.
Boom! Calls the pin off with a rope break.
Showing some quickness there. Hurricanrana!
Unbelievable athleticism.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar...
The code of silence.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
There it is. Now the question is, can Carmella finish?
If Carmella hits, this one's over. Carmella wants to...
Man.
Carmella can put her away here.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us looking for all the glory here. You're not going to get her that easy.
Still a lot more fight left.
There's the switch. Charlotte is in.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
When the WWE Mixed Match Challenge was announced, SmackDown's first team was Charlotte Flair and Bobby Roode. I couldn't have picked a more glorious pairing myself.
Irish whip.
Nailed it.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Corey, that Charlotte and Bobby, there it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Oh, how resilient was that?
It's going to take more than that.
tear the features clean off your face.
She's starting to falter here. At this point, she really needs to think about making a tag to her partner.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts throughout the night. Ah, come on!
By any means necessary, Cole.
And here comes Charlotte.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Ooh, nasty impact.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Here's Charlotte getting ready, guys. Boom!
It is not looking good for Charlotte.
She's in control.
I can't wait to see what Charlotte does here.
Oh, here we go.
Charlotte Flair in full control here.
That's why they call her genetically superior.
She's calling for it.
She can't take much more of this.
Charlotte is all business right now.
The Queen taking over.
Wow, Charlotte just crumbled there.
Down goes the Queen. Watch this here.
Charlotte Flair in full control here.
That's why they call her genetically superior. She is on fire.
Charlotte is all business right now.
The Queen taking over. Caught off guard.
No, I can't wait to see what Charlotte does here.
Look out. There she goes.
Wait a minute. She's in full control now.
Charlotte is all business right now.
The Queen taking over.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Shot block. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
I see where she's going with this.
This might be the one that ends it.
Charlotte Flair in full control here.
That's why they call her genetically superior.
No, I can't wait to see what Charlotte does here. All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor. She's looking at it. Side slam.
Charlotte is in trouble.
She might have it.
Targeting the back. The blatant disrespect for the officiating gets this one waved off.
Mr. Money in the Bank.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Jeff Hardy. And from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, the King, the Eagle, Cameron Daddy.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting teams ready to go here tonight in tag team.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Might be it.
Oh, my. Set it up. Nice neck breaker. All the way crashing down.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive, but he's not appearing too worse for wear.
Wow.
At least not yet anyway.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match.
Look at this. Oh, what incredible power. His shoulders are down. And Wyatt with a quick kick out.
He's not giving up that easy.
Oh, my God, guys. Look at this.
Don't do this.
The power bomb. That's not what he had planned.
I would hope not, Michael.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
He has him right where he wants him.
Better stay right where he is.
Took him out at the knee.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Looks like we might just see the tap. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Super kick!
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this!
Oh, gosh. Sunset flip. Power bomb.
That's it.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Off position, top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good.
Could be catastrophic.
Superplex.
Man.
Oh, that hurt to the chest. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. You gotta believe this one's over.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
Oh, man. It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week in college. For a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive. Flying forearm, that'll turn your lights out.
And Mojo Rawley just not looking good here.
This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
Yeah, but he's got a very untraditional approach tonight, which includes spending a great deal of time outside the ring. That might help him in the long run. We'll see.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
Wow. Elbow!
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Here he goes. Guys, it's what impact.
Perfectly executed, guys.
Trust me, you're left dazed and... confused after a move like that.
This Bray,
and he breaks the hold.
But look at him, still trying to catch his breath.
He might have it.
Oof. This might be the opportunity he needed.
Look at this. He let it go.
Curious decision there, Michael.
Beautiful technique.
Bulldog. Delivered with force.
Brought in the hard way.
tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
He's not looking like himself here. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
It's decision time, Cole. Does he try to get back on the offensive himself, or does he attempt to make a tag here?
Yeah, but he's still in considerably better overall shape than his opponent right now. I mean, it seems to me like he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Ooh, what impact. Back in. Wait a minute. Clothesline! Ouch! What's he doing? Look at this. What? Whoa! Imploding 450! For the damage sustained by Wyatt, he could be on his way out.
You have to wonder how much longer he can go on like this.
I'm not used to seeing this.
The light from Bray's fireflies may be dimming.
He's looking at it.
Gonna be woozy after that impact.
Looks to me like he's lost his mojo.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
We got to cover. 1, 2, 3.
What a tag team display.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Bray Wyatt.
And here we go. This tag team match is going to be heated, to say the least.
Reconstructing the knee there.
All the way up and around the world. Harsh impact. This might be it. Oh, my.
It's safe to say he had his opponent well scouted there.
Brilliant analysis, Saxton. He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
Olympic slam. Ring rattling.
Devastating elbow.
Beautiful technique.
Flying forearm. He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
Set him up.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary considering he has a very capable partner he can tag in with.
Bray Wyatt and his sister Abigail are from a world of darkness, despair, and pain. And today, this man leads his followers in finding a purpose to a higher truth. Bray Wyatt will give someone the choice to follow him or suffer unspeakable human anguish.
Oh, going up to the top rope. Whoa! Cross body. I think the only person who knows where he's got him covered. And he kicks out.
The Eater of Worlds doesn't stay down that easily.
What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Moonsault. What a slam!
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other, it's
Shoulders on the mat. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
oh man, I don't know who to root for.
Suplex.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Byron early,
Going for it all here.
boom, what a kick.
Can he finish the job?
One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see. Mojo Rawley is trying to get in his opponent's head, but what else is new?
Backdrop suplex.
Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second reign that put the New Day name in WWE history books forever.
The tag team competition right now is as heated as it's ever been since the Attitude Era. Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal four-way match in their second.
I think we know what this is. Ooh, what impact. Game, set, match. This one is over. Bray Wyatt's just getting overwhelmed. What an incredible moonsault.
Guys, let's go to the replay.
Yeah, I definitely need to see that again.
Something about Bray Wyatt that is even more harrowing is that whether the Eater of Worlds is leading a family or by himself, Bray Wyatt never truly walks alone. Someone or something is always lurking in the shadows. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
I want to focus on your point of who surrounds Bray Wyatt, Michael. Monsters like Harper, Rowan, and Braun Strowman walked alongside him. Even Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton carried out Bray Wyatt's demented plans of destruction at different points. Heck, Xavier Woods has a PhD, and he almost succumbed to Wyatt's brainwashing.
Well, as time goes on, Bray Wyatt is enshrouded in further mystery. What's even more terrifying is that the man is just as dangerous to a WWE superstar's well-being, whether he walks alone or with his followers close by.
What's he doing? Look at this. Look at this. That's not what he had planned.
I would hope not, Michael.
Mojo Rawley looks to be in some pretty bad trouble here. How can he get out of this mess? If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Man, I knew this was going to be a closely fought battle, but I didn't realize it was going to be this close. This is unreal.
What? Cutting it close here, guys.
What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. No doubt about that one.
And that's twice now.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Look at this. Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
Here he goes.
That's how you put an extra.
And that's it. This one is over. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here are your winners, the King, the Eagle, Cameron Daddy, and CM Punk.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
Don't adjust your TV, folks. This Vegas crowd really is this loud.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds.
Big-time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen.
The Fireflies are out. And here we go. Tables match action underway. Gets him in position.
This is not going to end well for him, Michael.
Superplex.
Irish whip.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW. You could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. 1 split second can be the difference. It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night. And in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash with the Wyatt's drive to destroy. The end may be near. Bulldog delivered with force. That changes the entire complexion of this match. Things don't look good for Bray Wyatt.
Sports entertainment was enveloped in darkness the moment Bray Wyatt led his family into WWE. And the guys in the locker room may not admit it, but none of them have slept the same since.
Inside the ring now.
I have to agree with your recollection of Bray Wyatt's WWE debut, Corey. The atmosphere dramatically changed once Bray made his chilling walk to the ring, surrounded by the light of his devout fireflies.
And let's remember the monsters he brought with him. Harper and Rowan. The Wyatt family launched savage assaults against Kane, Daniel Bryan, the Usos, The Shield, and John Cena.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
In my opinion, Bray Wyatt has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts? He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
I don't think this is how he envisioned this tables match playing out, guys. At this point, unless something changes, I don't see how he has much of a chance.
He has to be disappointed in this performance. He really is so much better than what he's shown so far tonight.
Suplex!
He's looking at it, looking for something big up here.
And that's exactly what we're going to get.
That'll hurt. DDT!
That has got to be it.
He's done it. Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt. Boom, what impact!
Got the arm into the neck breaker. Table in play. This table match and its carnage is over.
Introducing the table always brings an element of unpredictability, but we saw things in this match we've never seen before and might not ever see again.
Here is your winner.
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Leg drop. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could, though I'm not sure that's the right approach.
By the looks of things, I don't think he...
Neckbreaker!
Here's his chance.
He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. Down to the floor.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't...
Oh my goodness! He got the job done. This one's over.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here is your winner.
We all knew this situation was going to explode sooner rather than later.
Nailed it.
Setting up for it.
Oh, nasty impact.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Boom! Oh, a knee right to the face.
Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their seats.
Tables match action kicking off here, folks.
Going all the way up.
Big elbow.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Body on body.
Wow.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage.
Oh, that's it. What a splash.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Spinning kick to the gut. He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
He might have it. Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view.
DDT! He's back in control here.
Yes! Takes it! Introducing the table to a match always delivers in this business. Take a look.
Here is your
Here we
winner.
go.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh. Neckbreaker!
That should do it.
Here we go a second time. Climbing the table.
Look out, guys.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Dangerous spot for him to be in.
You got to figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
Oh, damage to the body.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match in 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept their focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash, with the Wyatts drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley were eliminated, and they didn't look back. Bubba Ray took on the Wyatts with everything he had, but the sick power of the Wyatt family was just too much, as seen when Braun Strowman choke-slammed Bubba Ray through the final table.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Harsh impact.
Uh-oh.
Slam down hard.
I knew it was over.
This one's over. Introducing the table always brings an element of unpredictability, but we saw things in this match we've never seen before and might not ever see again.
And it looks like that table. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. Bringing it back into the ring. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
The calf crusher. Hooked him.
DDT!
Planted.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Yeah, okay. Look out. This table match and its carnage is over.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, CM Punk. The following contest
Singles out. Action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, my God, guys. Look at this.
Don't do this.
Sunset powerbomb.
Look at this. Suplex.
carnage in the form of fallen WWE superstars is just part of Bray Wyatt's plan of total domination. The mysterious prophet has also ambushed WWE champions. Bray Wyatt truly does not care who feels his evil wrath.
On the topic of Bray Wyatt's attacks, Byron, throughout Bray's career, the man has sought to erase beloved WWE icons, including John Cena, The Undertaker, and The Rock. And he's had some success shortening the careers of these legends.
Look, Cole, Bray Wyatt is out there. Yes, he believes he's a god, but he's also a former SmackDown Tag Team Champion and has held the most prestigious prize in our business, the WWE Championship.
And now he's woken.
True. You want to talk about a finishing move that puts your lights out? Just look at when Bray Wyatt drops an opponent with Sister Abigail.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up a neck breaker.
That could be it. We've seen so many superstars fall from the power of Bray Wyatt and from the devastation that occurs at his hands by the way of Sister Abigail.
When we talk about the fear and the horror that's created by Bray Wyatt, so much of that can be attributed to the power of Sister Abigail. The maneuver is a chilling fate to all who try to stop the self-professed Eater of Worlds.
Neckbreaker!
Rana.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up. Neck breaker.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is it.
Oh, incredible combo.
Here's his chance to win this.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Bray Wyatt and his Sister Abigail are from a world of darkness, despair, and pain. And today, this man leads his followers in finding a purpose to a higher truth. Bray Wyatt will give someone the choice to follow. Here it is!
I think the only person who knows where Bray Wyatt came from is Bray Wyatt himself. One of the most frightening things about the dark, dreary swamps that Bray emerged from is no one knows who or what else is lurking in them.
Bray Wyatt is an individual who disappears and reappears when it suits him. Think back to what we saw in 2016 after the Wyatts clashed with the New Day. No one really knows how many Wyatts there truly are.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe. Oh my goodness! This table match and its carnage is over. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here is your winner.
What's this? I think business is about to pick up sooner rather than later.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissors.
Boom! Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And now one more time. Devastating kick.
Incredible.
Up against the barrier now.
I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
Look out, this is going to be bad.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Beautiful technique.
He's in control now. Apollo Crews is in trouble.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Harsh impact.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Oh, he's so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a
Big move coming. Wait for
a barrage of strikes.
Endless. Victory is on the horizon. That seemingly came out of nowhere. There's no doubt that Bray Wyatt's evil intentions can't be denied. The hush that falls over the WWE Universe when he appears is frightening enough, especially from where we sit.
Moments ago, Byron, you spoke about the wicked nature of Bray Wyatt. Now, he certainly caused enough pain to support your statement. Many consider this man to be a monster.
When Bray Wyatt created the Wyatt family, he conceived a living, breathing cauldron of evil. There are few things we can all agree on, but that's definitely one of them. The man should be applauded for his work.
Applauded? Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what will happen next?
Oh, what a left.
Incredible.
When this guy's on, look out.
I went to battle with Bray Wyatt during our time in NXT, and I don't think you can try and outsmart him or psych him out. You have to stay focused and be...
Look out! And you can put this singles match in the books.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner.
What? Uh-oh, this is the confrontation we've all been waiting for.
Ooh, what impact. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, nasty impact.
Drop kick. He's making a statement here with this attack.
He looks for it once again. Boom, what impact.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Apollo Crews is in trouble. Assault on the lower back.
Nice.
Shut it down.
Apollo Crews is in trouble.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. Oh my goodness! He made this table match one for the ages.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Here is your
Now look
winner.
at, I think business is about to pick up.
Gonna be agonizing for the arm. Nailed it.
Duplex.
All the way up and around the world. Oof. Nasty impact.
Looking for the win.
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
This might be the opportunity he needed. Apollo Crews is in trouble.
He is here to fight for the honor of the New World Order Wolfpack.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 259 pounds, one man called Sting.
They fight.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Ooh, what impact.
are we going to see here?
Hung up.
Ooh, neck breaker. Beautiful technique.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Oh, what a slam! Landed it.
Back inside the ring now.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. Bray Wyatt on the defensive. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
Well, this certainly escalated in a hurry. I don't think any of us expected to see him fall behind so quickly.
A human being tossed like that.
It shouldn't be a shock that the Dudley Boys were involved in one of the most intense tables matches we've seen in recent memory. At the 2015 TLC event, the Dudleys called on their Extreme brothers Tommy Dreamer and Rhino to battle the Wyatt family in an 8-man elimination tables match. People were flying everywhere that night, and in classic ECW fashion, so were the trash cans and kendo sticks.
The match at 2015's TLC event with the Dudleys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino versus the Wyatts, was chaos from the second all 8 superstars were in the ring. Braun Strowman was awesome in his destruction of all 4 members of Team Extreme, but the ECW originals kept the focus on making sure each member of the Wyatt family crashed through a table.
The ECW's originals love a brawling clash with the Wyatts drive to destroy anyone who stepped in their path. The Wyatts took the advantage after Rhino and Devon Dudley.
Oh, my.
Driver! But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables. Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in
Sting looking for something big.
Oh my! With a pile driver! Here's his moment, Michael! Things don't look good for Bray.
down, Byron. Don't touch me.
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Guys, they're here! The wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies! Oh, my night is made!
Well, Byron, relationships are all about ratios. Maybe you'll get a date with one of them finally.
Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for... Both superstars come into this matchup with a lot to prove.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Nailed it.
Incoming!
Bayley finally made it to her first WrestleMania in Orlando. Her reality outdid her dreams. Walking in as the Raw Women's Champion, the huggable one had a boss, a queen, and an irresistible force to overcome.
You got him!
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom, what impact. Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oof.
Rewinding back to Bayley's WrestleMania debut, you can't underscore what winning that match against Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Nia Jax meant to Bayley's confidence. She showed everyone she was worthy of being a champion.
It pains me to admit it, but I will admit, you're right, Byron. Bayley had many doubters, myself included, but she showed up on the grandest stage and deserved to retain her title that night.
Harsh impact.
DDT.
Spiked him. There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry. Their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not. Bayley in full control here. Oh, nice suplex. She's got a chance to win it here. Look at her go.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you got hooked up. Scoop slam. Ooh,
Heart and the slam. This one's over, guys.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Irish whip. Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable.
Where's it? I think business is about to pick up sooner rather than later.
This match just might set social media on fire.
Oh, it's already trending.
Oh, God, that hurt.
What a way to win a singles match.
I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches are fan favorites for a reason, folks.
Here is your winner.
What's going on here?
Here we go.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Keep your eye on this one.
Big height, bigger impact.
What a stomp. Good grief.
The Honorable One with a Bailey Plex.
This could be the turning point, Cole. This night could be over for Dana Brooke. Belly to belly!
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. That is a huge opening for Bailey.
No more talking behind each other's backs. Now they are face to face.
And pretty... Soon fist to fist. Stunner.
Byron, it's moments like Bayley winning her first WWE Women's Championship that put our jobs in perspective. To see dreams come true right in front of us. Here it is. Yes!
Unreal performance.
That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
Here is your winner, Bayley.
Without even breaking a sweat,
This was all about one competitor's refusal to lose. When you see that, you have no choice but to respect it.
as we put the bow on this match, I can't help but think that was one of the most exciting tables matches I've seen in years.
Dana Brooke may be in a bad way here.
To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
Oh, nice suplex.
That creates a big opening here.
That just echoed throughout this entire arena.